What's up, family? Okay, so if you are here, you obviously clicked, or you want to hear about how I had a four-figure day in my business. Yo, okay, let's get into it, right? So some of you may know I'm an artist, I'm a painter, I'm a muralist, portrait artist, design clothes, got my own brand, um, family, y'all. When I say I have been desiring to have four-figure days within my business for quite some time. Now, this is one of the recent occurrences in my life, okay? So this does have to do with the principles that I've spoken about within Template A, okay? So with the writing, with the believing, with the speaking, with the getting on the frequency, with even praying about being in alignment, to make sure that your steps are ordered, okay, all the way down to all of that. So this is what happened, right? I was already writing down. We had a challenge within uh, my network marketing company. So we had a challenge to do 100 goals, to write down 100 goals by my mentor. So my mentor had challenged me to write 100 goals. Okay, no problem. Actually, almost was a problem. Okay, not gonna hold you up, but got stretched a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Jotted down my 100 goals. One of them was that I would have four-figure days within my business. Now, I did not specify which business, and I probably should. Um, cool, because it's a few things that I have my hands in, but did not specify which business it was. However, this is what I've been confessing. So now it's like, okay, every day, say my gratitude, send love, get, you know what I'm saying? Um, Literally ask for guidance, give love to myself first, and then send love to three people that may have, irritated me or I haven't forgiven, things of that nature. Making sure, my heart is free and light and all of that good jazz. Yo. Then I say my self-confidence formula, and then we have my goals. Now my goals then exceeded past 100. Now we hitting the 200 mark, and it's looking like, dang, it takes me literally 20 minutes to recite my goals out every morning. Period. But this is something that I kept reciting and reciting and reciting and reciting. Now, at the time, I was going through insecurity issues where I knew I needed to be charging my worth, where I knew God was already pushing me, yo, I'm going to put all of this stuff on hold, all of this stuff on pause until you start charging your worth. However, I will always get in that mindset to start charging based on the environments that I'm in. But I also had a certain poverty and lack mentality too that I did not even understand how badly I was operating in it, okay? Long story short, the poverty mindset was unlocked off of me. I may end up making a video about that. So I was able to get that stronghold up off of me. Now I had this opportunity. I was out and about at one of my mentors' event. Yo, mind you, I've already been speaking this and confessing this over my life that I'm gonna be having four-figure days within my business. I'm so happy and grateful now. I have four-figure days within my business. I'm so happy and grateful now. I have four-figure days within my business. I'm so happy and grateful now. I have four-figure days within my business. Now, I got an invoice, not an invoice. I got an inquiry about doing a mural. Now, I'm used to charging under my worth, used to it. And so I had this opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And I almost was about to charge less than my worth. I talked to my business partners, not necessarily within my art business, but my business partner within my other businesses. And they're like, what, LaNyja? How long is that going to take you? Look at all this effort. Look at all this work. Da-da-da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dang, y'all right. Okay, so what should I say? Like, what should I do? And it's so crazy because we low-key always think of the same amount in our head. Like, once they checked me, I changed my amount. We was all thinking the same amount. So after I said it, one person was like, yo, I was thinking da-da-da-da-da. I went into the other room like, okay, here's the dilemma. What you thinking about da-da-da-da-da? So we all three of us end up confirming the same amount. So I'm like, okay, how do I need to word this? We put the wording in. We got it. And I requested the deposit. The deposit was 4 figures. So 4 figures is just anything over $1,000. 4 figures. Yo. Lady didn't have no problem. Sent the money over. She sent the money over the next day. And I was almost a little shook, almost a little panicky, because I'm like, dang, I done told her. And, it seemed like it's time lapse and delay and different things like that. But I had to keep my cool, keep my calm. Had to remember my confessions. Had to remember what I've been speaking. Had to remember what I've been believing. Next day, money hit my account. I'm celebrating. I'm excited. A miracle done came through. Not only a miracle done came through, but something I've been believing for quite some time. So, moral of this story. And baby, I was super excited. Moral of this story, how do we do it? How did I manifest it? I've been writing that thing. I've written that thing. I've been speaking it daily. Definitely believed for it. Otherwise, I won't be, speaking it daily. But now that I was believing for it, I had to really, I even had one of my goals being like, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am making X amount by February 22nd, 2022. And another one was like, I'm so happy and grateful now that in the process, I know how to manage my money before February 22nd, 2022. So I've already been going through the process of learning how to handle money and everything else. Have tests here and there. Test here and there and there and there and there too. But everything ended up working out. So now that this opportunity came about, I was actually more ready and more in that mindset to actually receive it than ever before. Fortunately, I had the mindset to actually ask other people for second opinions. Otherwise, before, I wouldn't have done it. So, wrote it, spoke it, believed it, desired it, celebrated it, and that thing came to pass. So, if you are obviously here, you already know about Template 8. If you are obviously here, you already know about wearegodbody.com. If you do not know, go to www.wearegodbody.com. Get more tips and tricks on how to manifest. Get more tips and tricks about how to bring your desires to life. How to really take your desires, your hopes, and your dreams and actually make it a tangible thing within your life. So, I am LaNyja Bright. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining my YouTube. Thank you for joining my community. And I hope that we learn more from each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay connected. Once you go on my website, go ahead and subscribe so that we can have a dialogue with each other and so that you can even have a consultation and create your own, special affirmations and things like that for your personal life. All right, toodles. Love you lots. LaNyja Bright. Peace with two fingers together because it's all about togetherness. Love you forever. Mwah.